So I normally do or tend to center on acoustic guitars, acoustic electric guitars, but occasionally I find electric to work on. And this is another one of these underrated guitar makes. This is a Laguna LE122, and I've come across 3 or 4 of these now and set them up and find them to be great starter guitars or student guitars or first guitars for kids or even adults. And this is the LE122. The first time I've seen it in the sunburst. The last couple that I worked on were black. Really nice finish, really well done, and has the the bolt-on neck, the rock maple neck. Their own brand of tuners, but very good, and nice rosewood boards, reasonable pickups. Perhaps the weakness on the guitar is the volume and tone knobs, which are a bit cheap, but those can be replaced. And it's got this sort of spear type headstock. And these they used to be, I think, Brawley guitars back in the day. They were made in Korea. Now they since been bought out by Laguna. They're made in Indonesia, and a lot of good stuff is coming out of Indonesia, or starting to. And these are quite nicely made instruments, well put together with a good setup, and I must emphasize that. You got yourself a really decent guitar, and these can be picked up. I've seen them on eBay as low as $75, $80, $100, going all the way up to about $190, $200. They're nicely arched on the top. They just are a little bit of a cut ahead of your normal 100, 150 electric guitars. Of course, it's the double humbucker, sort of strap shape and everything. But they're nice. They're pretty well made. I don't have the rig to give you the full sonic spectrum, which is, in my opinion, a waste of time anyway, because all you're getting is through the camera mic anyway. So basically, if you see one of these cheap and you can do a bit of setup, grab it, and I think you'll find that they make reasonable guitars. Good piece of ash. It's got the bevel, the strap appointments. The neck is really nice on this. It's a good piece of looks like rock maple. Yeah, really good electric guitar for cheap. I think they have some affiliation with Guitar Center, or they used to, and I think they're sort of underrated. I sometimes see them at Guitar Centers. Nobody knows what they are, so they tend to sit there, but with a good setup, I think they're a lot better than a lot of things in this price range. Sort of on a par with the lower end Schecters and things like that. Luna guitars, perhaps. It's a good shout. Next time you see a Laguna, don't poo-poo it. Have a look at it. They make acoustics as well. I've seen a couple of really nice, what look to be nicely made, well-crafted acoustics and acoustic to electrics. I hope to get one on my bench at some point to have a closer look at it, but I thought I would just mention the electric for now, particularly the small. They make an LE50, but I think the LE122 is I think a much nicer guitar, nicer appointments, better build quality. The LE50 I think might be smaller scale, I'm not sure, but I've had 2 or 3 of these now, and I've set them up for youngsters and they're thrilled with them. So check it out, Laguna LE122. Good shout for a cheap, inexpensive, I should say, electric guitar. See you next time.